Hi guys, this is Tracy. Today I'm going to show you how to ungroup and attach the different elements within this free Teacher Subway Art SVG from this week. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over and make sure this is locked, and I want to resize it just to make it so you guys can see it a little bit better. This week's project, like some of the other Subway Art designs, looks like it's complicated, but I promise you guys can do this. This is basically just learning how to layer, and I'm going to show you how you would do that with this project. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup this, and as you can see right now I have all this lettering besides this here is all black. So if you wanted to leave it all black, which I'm going to show you in this demonstration, we would just go ahead and hit attach. Now what you won't see is the word eraser in this when I attach it, and the reason that is, which I've said before, is because it's laying on top of a color, and whenever you have HTV, you want to make sure that your first layer that goes down is one solid color if that's the way that you choose to do it, but you wouldn't want this word eraser along with these other ones because you have a color piece that's going to be underneath it. I hope that makes sense. I know I kind of stumble over my words as I'm trying to explain this, so I'm trying to make it easy for you guys. So I will show you what I mean here. All this that's black right here, I'm going to go ahead and attach this, and I'm going to hide this so you can see what I mean. So this word eraser, I did not put it in there because when you go to lay this down, if you put that black layer down first, if this word eraser had been included with all this black right here, there would be no way for you to add this eraser underneath here unless you were to lay that down first. And my goal is to show you guys easily how it is to layer these projects without having to make your brain work a little bit too hard. Okay, so the black is done. I'm going to go ahead and hide that. And then I'm going to go through here, and again, this is the same thing like with the yellow. This pencil will not be attached with this yellow here because there is a color underneath it. Same with the green, will not be attached with the other green because there's a color underneath it. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So just by hiding it, you can see where all the red that I had that's going to be attached. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit my attach button here. Make sure I have it selected. Hit my attach, and I'm going to hide that. And let's go down to the next one, which I'm going to do some more dots here. So this green, I have the word educator had different letters in it, which if you wanted to make that all black that you could, but I left it so that it was multicolored, and the same with the ABC and the 1, 2, 3. I left those in with the other colored dots. I have them attached, again, so it's easier for you to apply. So the green that I have right here, if you hide it, you can see which green they are. So just the dots right there. Go up here. Okay, so this is all the green here. So we want to click on this, and we're going to attach this. And by attaching, if you're new, by attaching, what that does is when you go to make it, and I will show you here, so we go over here. Because I have these attached, this is all going to cut like in one piece right here, so that when you go to lay it down, it will be in the correct order where it needs to be. Whereas if it was not attached, let me see if I can find one that I don't have attached yet. Okay, so the yellow is not attached yet. You see how there's little pieces all over the place? You would have to go through and place these individually where they belong. So my goal is just make it easier for you to cut this project and then put it together. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, so we did attach the green, so let me hide that. And then we're going to go down and we're going to find this yellow. Okay, that's here. If you ever want to make sure that you have it all together, you can just hide it. Okay, so all that is already grouped, but we're going to hit the attach button. And then hide that so it's out of the way. And let's grab the blue. Let's hit that attach button and hide that. Now what we have left here, these are pieces that if it was me putting this project together, I would cut these individually. And the reason, I'm going to duplicate this so you can see this. I'm going to ungroup this. When you lay this pencil down, I made this so this brown piece would go down first, so you would lay that. And then if you wanted to put the yellow one next, you could put that there. This little black piece is going to go here. And then these are separate also, but then you would put these pieces on as you go. Okay, so again, my goal is to make it easy for you guys, so that's the way I did it with this pencil. Your little worm here, oops, go back. I want to delete this so you can see what it looks like. Okay, when you ungroup this, the way that I have this, I have his eyes. This is all connected together, his eyes and his mouth. And then this yellow is, or the white's going to go on top, and then this black's going to go on top of here. If you wanted to slice the black part of the eyes out of here, you can do that. First you need to ungroup this. Ungroup the white, that's the mouth. So you would take the white, which is the back of the eyes, which is right here, and then this black that's down here. It's over here. Sorry, I got getting my confused because I have more than one here. But you would take the black and then hit your shift button and grab that white right there and come down here and slice that. So then you have this where you could just lay it on top and you don't have to worry about these extra pieces that you want to hide in here. The reason I didn't slice it out in the design, because depending on how small you make your project, these little pieces of vinyl right here could be hard to weed. I didn't want to take a chance of, let me zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. I didn't want to take a chance of this ripping when you go to cut your vinyl, so I did not slice it out of there. So that's why I left them separate, but if you wanted to slice it out, you absolutely could. So let me get rid of that. And that's the same with this thing here. This is a little, like he's breaking out of the apple. If you wanted to slice that from here, you could. And also, I wanted to show you with this little guy, this is the mouth here. Let me zoom in here. Again, this is a piece that's going to be kind of small. So I made him so that if you did not want to put the little mouth and his little teeth in there, you don't have to. He's still going to look cute. But that's personal preference, so that's up to you. But like I said, it's going to look cute either way, but if you wanted to put that in there, you can. I know some people struggle with vinyl is too small pieces depending on your project. So I wanted to give him a cute look either way. So let's go ahead and delete that. And delete and delete. Okay, so now if I was making this project, this would be good to go for me. This is how I would go ahead and cut everything. Your eraser right here are two separate pieces you can see over here. This is the A, or actually it's orange that's inside of the word educator. If you wanted to personalize this, you could. I'm going to go ahead and bring the pieces back that I hid so you can see. Oh, let's see. There's the blue, yellow, green, red, and there you go. That's all your little pieces there. Okay, this week's project, like I said, guys, it looks like it's complicated, but I promise you guys you can do this. Just take your time, cut everything out, get it lined up the way you think it's going to look good. If you wanted to personalize this, go ahead and group this. And I believe in the project that I did on the website, did Mrs. I think I did it all caps. And the font that I used, come up to your fonts right here. If this is a font that you have that's installed on your computer, you want to go to Systems Font, and then you're going to search the name, which this one is called Best School. This is just the one that I used for the mock-up. So this right here. And then you could size it down. Obviously, whatever project that you're going to want to put it on, you want to measure that first. So let's say we were going to put this a pillow. Let's just grab this right here, and we're going to say it's a 12 by 12 pillow. Change my screen here a little bit. Okay, let's send this to the back. Well, if I can get this to move, there we go. So you would size your design where you want it. And then if you wanted to add a name in here, you could do that. You could change the color of that if you wanted to. But just something so to give you an idea, if you wanted to personalize this, you could put this on an ornament, on a cup, like I said, on a pillow, a tote bag. There's so many different things you could do with this. Everyone's always looking for teacher ideas. I thought this would be adorable for gifts or for somebody to put maybe in their classroom. Maybe put it on a little poster or on a sign. But there you go, guys. That's this week's project. You can find it in the freebie library on the website. It's design number 139. And as always, I will list all the fonts that I used along with the links to where you can find them. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you.